Do you wear your fuck I'm good shirt just because?
Fuck, I'm good. Hello everyone, we are here. Hi everyone, it's us again, and we're going to be talking about our teams, Euroleague teams ready for round 5, and also cover a bit of
week.
How our teams did on the Euroleague double week last week. So should the winner start first?
Sure.
One of the best guys for me, of course, Clyburn, who is my captain, so double the points. Vezenkov, who is actually now going to be my captain from now on. I should have done it weeks ago, but you know, first timers.
Yeah.
Slukas he's been doing very well for me. And Mr. Yusafa Paul, very well.
Yusafa, yes.
Very well. Yeah. Jokubaitis had a good week in Kaunas, where they lost to Žalgiris. But Brisdakis, he had not a good week points wise, so he was like my only player who had -2 points. Polonara, pretty good, 15. Yeah, that's about it. Round 3. Oh, okay. Slukas, Clyburn, Vezenkov, and Fall. Same.
Always solid.
Same solid. Brisdakis against Virtus did very well. Almost 20. And then, yeah, everyone else is solid. Just De Silva, he's giving me 2.2 around an average, which is fine. That's what he's worth. Yeah. Okay, so that's your turn.
Rounds were solid. I had Pangos. I picked up him pretty cheap. I thought he was in for a big week, and he came through. He had 2 solid games. De Colo, I thought he was going to do a little bit better, but he struggled a little bit against his old team, Fena, but came up solid against Maccabi. And this week in the French League, I think he had 30 or 40 points. 30-something points this week. Yeah, so I think hopefully that'll carry over this week in the Euroleague. Other my forwards, Mbai, Lucic, Diallo, Noah. Nothing exceptional there. I expected a bit more out of Alpha. Paid a lot for him. Lucic hasn't had a best start of the season.
Once you sell him, of course.
Yeah, he'll have a triple-double. Mbai, solid. And Noah didn't do well, but you know, I picked him up at the start for very cheap, and he's exceeded so far, so might have to keep him for a little bit more and see how he goes. Donta had a great week, and Jordan Mickey needs to step it up. I captain Misic, 40-something point average, so yeah, I can't complain with him. And they have a big game this week against Fena, a rivalry, and usually in the big games he steps up, so hopefully it's a big game for him. I thought I was doing well, we started with 9 million euros for our budget, so I had 9.7, so I had an increase of 700,000, and
I have almost 12 million euros.
Ours is a fair game, people.
We started even.
Yeah, so yeah, that's where I tell the mommy. You talk about changes for this week.
Yeah, my changes this week were 2, and 2 of my fellow Lithuanians had to go. I felt that maybe I had enough money to hopefully change them for someone better. Mm-hmm. And yeah. So,
and they're playing in Partizan, right? So it'll be...
Yeah, Barca is playing Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I subbed Rokas and Ignas, and I got Janolis Lorenzakis.
I think he scored like 80% of his points in the fourth quarter. One of the highest point scorers in the fourth quarter. So he's...
And I seen him play in Milan and Eurobasket, and he can be quiet.
He's got balls.
He could quiet the whole
shots.
game, and then boom. Stone cold face, just shooting, and it's great. It's awesome to see, so I hope he's going to provide me with some of those points.
Play against Monaco too, a rematch of the last year's top 8, so yeah, I'm sure that'll be a big game.
Yes, and I also got Eli Akobo.
He's fitting pretty well with Monaco. I was a bit worried with him, Mike, and Jordan Lloyd, but he seems to still be able to get his stuff done, so yeah, it's a good thing.
The only thing that these two guys that I got, they're playing against each other, so I'm gonna have one loser and one winner. But as long as they both have good enough games for me, I'm cool with that. Yeah, so that's mine. I was looking to obviously switch De Silva.
Because I still have a little bit of money left in my cap, but I just don't want to
I'm not going to reveal my secret.
Okay, yeah, so the last couple of weeks, I've been getting... Yeah, I've been losing by a lot, so had to make some changes this week. I made 4 changes. I got rid of Pangos. He upped his value, and so I sold him for a pretty good profit, but they're playing against Barcelona this week, and Charles knows him very well, so I think he'll have a pretty good strategy ready for him. I sold him, and I picked up Wilbekin. Wilbekin had a bit of a slow start to the year, and his value isn't what I think he's actually worth, so I think he'll start to find his stride and have a big week this weekend. I also got rid of Lucic. I had high hopes for him at the start. It was either between him and Clyburn. I went with Lucic because, he's a great player, but hasn't been producing, so I changed him and I picked up Ben Bentil. He's had a strong start. Red Star haven't had a great start to the season, but individually he's been very good. Then I got rid of Alpha. I'm not sure how he'll go. There's a bit of a logjam in Monaco. He had a good start, but Olympiacos have great defense, and I think that might be a tough game for him. Might be proven wrong, but I was able to pick up Deshaun Thomas for the low price, and I think he's trending up. And I also got Zach Leday. The other one I got rid of was Jordan Mickey. He was going back to Madrid, and with Yebusele and Big Tavares, he might be in for a rough night. So that was my strategy there. Let's see if it pays off. But yeah, I had to make some sweeping changes. Of course, all the guys I sold will probably have MVP caliber weeks, but that's just the luck.
Let's just believe that they won't.
Yeah. So
also, the one last thing is that we have decided that the weekly loser will have to try some Japanese food, right?
That the other one.
Yeah, that the other
you
one.
You can suggest, or one of us will
suggest it, and probably these will definitely make a video of that. I'll make sure, and I'll probably put it on Instagram or something, just to
We'll start that from next week after I get back on my winning ways.
No.
All right, guys. Well, that's all. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you next week when I'm on top.
See ya. Keep dreaming.